this. Oh, okay. Good morning, Cardinals fans. It's actually not morning at all. Good afternoon, happy off day, not such a happy flight. I mean, 8 days. I'm gone for like 8 days and everything falls apart. Okay, not everything. I mean, the Cardinals did manage to win the series in Atlanta, so we're just gonna pretend that whole Dodgers thing never really happened. Except to say, I see you, Adam Wainwright. I see you. Also, don't you dare break my heart again. That's so old. I'm very lame. Anyway, about last night. Do we have to? I mean, it was Jack Flaherty Day and everything, and that has fast become one of my favorite days of the week. And for a good 3 innings or so, it looked like Jay Flair would not disappoint. I gotta be honest, Jack Flaherty's kind of been a surprise to me. Not yesterday, specifically, just over the course of the season. I mean, sure, I watched him make that MLB debut just like everyone else did. We saw the raw talent that was there and all of the potential that he held, but I have been as impressed, if not more so, with his character as I have been with his talent. I mean, he was sort of forced into this front and center role maybe a season earlier than anyone would have expected or planned, and not only did he take each start in stride, he also became sort of the de facto leader of a very shockingly young pitching staff, and he's done so without even a hint of hesitation. Now, I know he's not without his flaws. He's still very young and very raw. He has his rough days, but there's so much untapped potential in young Flaherty that, man, I cannot wait to see what he does the rest of this year, yes, but also next season and the one after that. But anyway, back to yesterday. After 3 strong innings, Flaherty's mechanics started to get a little bit out of whack. Yadi's visits to the mound became quite regular, in particularly the 5th inning. Freddie Freeman didn't seem to notice, or maybe he did notice and took advantage. A 2-run homer in the 4th inning got the ball rolling for the Braves, who were trying not to get swept at home, and then in the 5th, things really started to unravel for Flaherty and company. A leadoff double, back-to-back walks, and a wild pitch in between there led to another Freddie Freeman RBI base knock. And suddenly, the Braves had chased Flaherty and had a 5-1 lead. And here's the rub. The Cardinals' bullpen hasn't been more reliable lately than a shaky Jack Flaherty would be. For 2 1/3 innings, though, it looked like the combination of Shreve, Myers, and Webb for that day would change the narrative, and then Brett Cecil happened. I don't know what you do there. So let's just move on. Matt Carpenter had the day off, which was good because he has been ice cold. And while the Cardinals did start to pour on the offense in the first 2 games of the series, for the most part, as Matt Carpenter goes, so goes the Cardinals' offensive production. Which means when he's ice cold, so's everyone else. Save for Harrison Bader yesterday, that appeared to be happening again. Now, Bader homered way back in the 5th inning to get the Cardinals on the board, and while the Cardinals would score again in the 6th on a Yadier Molina RBI, and in the 8th on a Jed Jerko sac fly, they also left 9 men on base and were 1 for 7 with runners in scoring position, stranding the bases loaded, mind you, with the tying run at the plate in the 9th inning. But you know, I mean, it's really hard to sweep a team like the Braves at home, right? Right? So the finale goes to Atlanta 7-3 to end the Cardinals' road trip. And thanks to MLB scheduling, the Rockies and Dodgers are beating up on each other too. So the wild card spot is still on the table for the Redbirds. But guys, no more of this screwing around, losing 4 games in a row. Ain't nobody got time for that. I mean, maybe the Red Sox would have time for that, but y'all certainly don't have time for that. Okay? Okay. Oh, also, huge congrats to the Memphis Redbirds, or the Springfield Cardinals, or whatever combination of those two teams, just won the AAA national title by a landslide, mind you. Huge props to Stubby Clapp and the boys, all 66 of them that made the roster this year, for finding a way to maintain success despite the chaos of minor league roster construction. A lot of talent, a lot of hard work. I would stand, but then I'd be off camera. So you get the point. Congrats, guys.